Hello! My name is Leo and welcome to the reading of the Elder Scrolls. Today we're going to be reading Night Falls on Sentinel by Bowley. No music played in the nameless tavern in Sentinel, and indeed there was very little sound except for discreet, cautious murmurs of conversation. The soft pad of the barmaid's feet on stone, and the delicate... Wait, she's not wearing shoes. Is that what you're saying? I guess. Be powerful feet. And the delicate siping of the regular patrons, tongues lapping at their flagons, eyes focused on nothing at all, kind of like me right now, drinking my rum and coke. Staring at this weird statue that happens to be in the room that I'm currently sitting in. All the way... What is that? 3 meters away? More than that. 5 meters away? Yeah. Anyway, so... If anyone were less otherwise occupied, the sight of the young red-garbed woman in a fine black velvet cape might have aroused surprise, even suspicion. As it were, the strange figure out of place in an underground cellar so modest. It had no sign, blended into the shadows. Are you Jomick? The stout middle-aged man with a face older than his years looked up and nodded. Oh, that's the woman. The woman said that. Are you... Oh, I don't want to do a woman's voice. Whatever. Sorry. The stout middle-aged man with a face older than his years looked up and nodded. Returned his drink. The young woman took a seat next to him. My name is Habala. Habala? That's actually close to what it really is. Yeah, Habala. She said, and pulled out a small bag of gold, placing it next to his mug. Sure it be, snarled Jomick, and met her eyes again. Who do you want dead? She did not turn away, but merely asked, Is it safe to talk here? No one cares about anyone else's problems but their own here. You could take off your cuirass and dance bare-breasted on the table and no one even spit. The man smiled. So, who do you want dead? No one, actually, said Habala. The truth is, I only want someone removed for a while, not harmed, you understand, and that's why I need a professional. You come highly recommended. Who you been talking to? Asked John McDully, returning to his drink. A friend of a friend of a friend of mine. Wait, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Jesus Christ. Who's talking? One of them friends don't know what he's talking about, grumbled the old man. I don't do that anymore. Habala quietly cut out another purse of gold and then another, placing them at the man's elbow. He looked at her for a moment, and then pulled the gold out and began counting. As he did, he asked, Who do you want removed? Just a moment, smiled Habala, shaking her head. Before we talk details, I want to know what you're a professional. I want to know that you're a professional. And you won't harm this person very much, and that you'll be discreet. You want discreet? The man paused in his counting. Alright, I'll tell you about a job idea of mine. It's been, I can hardly believe it, more than 20 years. No one but me's alive who had anything to do with the job. This is back before the time of the war, Bethany, remember that? I was just a baby. Of course he was, Jomick smiled. Everyone knows that King Lawthorn had an older brother, Gethric, what died, right? And then he's got his older sister, Abki, that what married that king fella at Daggerfall. But the truth is that he had 2 elder brothers. Really? Hubble's eyes glistened with interest. No lie, he chuckled. Weedy feeble fella called Asgard, the king and queen's firstborn. Anyhow, this prince was heir to the throne, which his parents wasn't too thrilled about. But then the queen, she squeezed out, it's gross. Two more princes who looked a lot more fit. That's why me and my boys got hired, to make it look like the first prince got took off by the undergang or some such story. I had no idea, the young woman whispered. Of course you didn't, that's the point. Jomick shook his head. Discretion, like you said. We bagged the boy, dropped him off deep in an old woman, and that was that. No fuss, just a couple fellas, a bag, and a club. That's what I'm interested in, said Habala. Technique. My friend who needs to be taken away is weak also, like this prince. What is the club for? It's a tool. So many things what it was better than the past ain't around no more. Just cause people today prefer ease of use is to what works right. Let me explain something so you understand. Okay? I don't know what happened to the guy's voice, but I kinda went on a little bit of a tangent there. Let me come back. Come back to that Courtney boy. Let me explain. A 71 prime pace set is in an average fella's body. Els and Caccini, being so sensitive and all, got 3 and 4 moles respectively. Argonian disclosed almost as many as 52 and 67. John would use his short stubby finger to point out each region on Habala's body. 6 on your forehead, 2 on your brow, 2 on your nose, 2 on your nose, 7 on your throat, 10 on your chest, 9 on your abdomen, 3 on each arm. Only 3 on your arm? What do I know? 12 on your groin. 4 on your favourite leg, 5 on your other. Really? More on the other leg. Huh. That's 63, replied Habila. No, it's not, growled Jomick. Yes, it is, the young lady cried back, indignant that her mathematical skills were being in question. 6 plus 2 plus... Oh, God. 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 7 plus 10 plus 9 plus 3 for one arm and 3 for the other arm plus 12 plus 4 plus 5. 63. I must have left something out. Must have left some out. Shrugged Jomick. The important thing is that when the skill... That to become skilled with the Stifle Club, you gotta be a master of those pace setters. Done right, light tap could kill or knock out without so much as a bruise. Fascinating, smiled Habila. And no one ever found out. Why would they? The boy's parents, the king and the queen, they're both dead now. The other children have always thought their brother got carried off by the undergang. That's what everyone thinks. And all my partners are dead. Of natural causes. Ain't nothing natural that ever happens in the bay. You know that. One fella got sucked up by one of them Selnu? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look that up actually. Selnu. Wait, can you just write it down and we'll look it up later? I don't want to waste time with the book reading. Alright, let me just write it down. What is it? Selnu? I have no idea what the hell that is. We'll look it up later. Another die on the same... Wait, another died? What? Another died of that same plague. I'm gonna fix that. Another died by that same plague that took the Queen and Prince Cathcook. Another fellow got himself beat up to death by a burglar. You gotta keep low out of sight like me if you want to stay alive. Do you want me to finish counting the coins? You must want this fella out of the way bad. Who is it? It's better if I show you, said Habila, standing up. Without a look back, she strode out of the nameless tavern. Well, I'm going to drain my rum and coke, not my beer, but... Okay, I lied. I'm not going to drain it. Just got to sip. Because I've already drunk enough. I'm not going to start fucking sculling rum and coke. Especially the rum and coke has way more rum than it should. In it. Anyway. Jorvik drained his beer and went out. The night was cool with an unrestrained wind surging off the water of the Iliac Bay, sending leaves flying like whirling shards. Habila stepped out of the alleyway next to the tavern and gestured to him. As he approached her, the breeze blew open her cape, revealing the armor beneath and the crest of the King of Sentinel. It was all a trick. She just wanted him to confess to his crimes so she could kill him. The fat man stepped back to flee, but she was too fast. In a blur, he found himself in the alley, on his back. The woman's knee pressed firmly against his throat. I'm getting slight George Floyd vibes here. What, 20? Wait, when did Morrowind come out? That's a good question. Please hold. Morrowind. Release date? Sure. I don't want it. 2002. When was George Floyd? It was during COVID, right? 2020? Sounds about right. Yeah, so, 18 years before the fact. Anyway, I mean, not that putting one's knee on someone's throat is like, was invented by that. Never mind. Let's move on. Sorry. Don't get political. Where was I? Okay. I was right. Yeah. Who's talking? She's talking. The king has spent years since he took the throne, looking for you and your collaborators, Jorvik. His instructions to me, what to do and when I found you, were not specific, but you've given me an idea. From her belt, Habila removed a small, sturdy cudgel. The drunk stumbled out of the bar. Stumbled out of the bar, heard a whimpered moan accompanied by a soft whisper coming from the darkness of the alley. Let's keep... What? What? Hang on. The drunk stumbled out of the bar, heard a whisper moan, accompanied by a soft whisper coming from the darkness of the alley. Let's keep better count this time. Oh, I got it. It took me a while. Let me read that paragraph again. A drunk stumbled out of the bar, heard a whispered moan, accompanied by a soft whisper coming from the darkness of the alley. Let's keep better count this time. 1, 2, 3. More like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc., etc. So she was counting all the different little spots on the body that are really good for hitting someone with a blunt object like a mace or a cudgel. Wow. I got fucked. That's what you get for running your mouth, buddy. And that was A Night Falls on Sentinel by Bodhi. And this has been another reading of the Elder Scrolls, but for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.